All right, guys. ACA got a great question from an agent. Got a 22-year-old living at home. Okay. Can I insure her under mom's ACA policy? There's a lot of depends on this question. And I'm going to give you a solution just in case they're not insured. So here you go, guys. Before I even give you the answer, I need a little love. Hey, I'd like for you to jump into my subscriber list. So subscribe to my channel and like this video, post some comments. Okay, I do monitor them. All right, so you've got a 22-year-old living at home with mama, single mom. Okay, we're going to make this just a simple explanation. Can the 22-year-old be on mom's ACA policy? Man, you got a ton of debate of options here, and it's a lot of it depends on whether mom claims a kid. So let's make some assumptions and let's assume that mom still claims a kid. This 22-year-old is still going to school, no job, living with mom, and so mom claims her. So what do we do? All right, let's take a look at this thing. So we're going to start off first with, assume mom is 50 years old and she has got a kid who is 22, right? And let's say that they make about 50,000. Mom's working, she's got $50,000 of income. All right, first of all, I'm going to clarify what is considered the household. In the world of ACA, we don't care physically who lives in the house. Okay, they could have 10 people living in the house. It doesn't matter. In the world of ACA, household members is who is on that tax return. That's simple, guys. Okay, you could have mama, you could have the husband, you could have the kids, you could have aunts, uncles, grandpa, grandma living there. If they're not on the tax return in the world of ACA, it does not matter. Okay, so clarify that. So in this situation, you got mom, she claims a 22-year-old daughter. What can we do? We can insure both of them. Okay. Okay, no issues. What I would do here is I quoted the mom, the child, $50,000 of income, two people in the household. This is how much savings are going to get per month. So I would probably go to a silver plan and I'd recommend one of these two plans. Okay, I'd give them some options. Okay, I like this lower deductible. It's a little lower out of pocket. The co-pays look very good. I'd probably go with this plan. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Now, what if? What if mom doesn't want to be insured? Just the kid. Okay, kid's going to school. School is making the kid have some insurance. What can I do? Very, very easy scenario. I would get rid of mama here. So I just got the kid, but I need to keep this at two because mom and the child, two people in the household. So you see here that the subsidy decreases. That same plan is 204. We're almost at the same premium. I'd probably talk to mom and say, look, why don't you just get a plan two? Okay, it's not going to cost you very much. Okay, I'm at 204 for the kid. I go and I add, changes to 50. I go add the kid who's 22. And it was 204, 205, a dollar more, mama. We should insure you. Let's get you on a plan here. Okay, it'd probably be no reason for her not to want to get on the plan. All right. Now, what if the kid goes to school in another state? I'm sorry. Let's two scenarios here. In another school. Oh, sorry, another school. In another city. Okay. If this plan is in that city, it's not a problem. Okay. If they're in another city where Aetna is not in, then what you could end up doing is you could end up splitting the household. Okay. I'm not able to do it on the quote screen, but what you can do is after you I guess I could run another quote, but the easy thing would be to go in and process the application. And then once you get the results of the application, after you submit it, you would have the ability to split the household. Let me show you how. Okay. Let's go here. I'm going to go to the health center. They usually got some good articles here. Split. Okay, here we go. Split policies. So this is what it would look like after you've submitted the application. Okay, you would go and you get your eligibility. And before you choose a plan, you've got the ability to shop multiple plans. You would click on that. And then once you do that, you start putting them into groups. So group one would have this person or that person. So I would put mom in group one. And then in group two, I would put the daughter. And then I could select a plan for mom and I could select a plan for the daughter. They don't have to be in multiple cities. If even if it's in the same city, you can make this happen. Now the eligibility is going to get split, or the subsidy is going to get split among the household. I don't know how they do that, but everybody, if they do qualify for subsidies, it'll get split among all your different groups. But you're going to have that ability to do that. Okay. Now, what is going to make this even harder is what if the kid is out of state? Oh, all right. So this is what you would do. If they are out of state, what you would do is you would insure mom. Okay. You would insure mom and the kid. So you would make an application for their home state here, put mom and the kid on the app. And then what you would do, oh, let me get this thing back in focus. There we go. Then what you would do is you would, on the app, you would only insure mom, not the kid, but both of them are on the app. Then in the other state, what you would do is you'd put both of them in there, but don't insure the mom. Oh, wrong finger. Sorry. You would insure the kid and not the mom. So in the home state, they're both on there, but the kid is in another state, so only insure mama. In the other state where the kid is, you put both of them on there and only insure the kid. And if they qualify for subsidies, they do. You just proceed with it. I haven't seen any issues with it, assuming they qualify for subsidies here and they qualify for subsidies over there. Okay, so that's complicating that scenario. Now, what if, so we saw the rates. Let me go back in here. Let's look at these rates. Let's just say mom doesn't want insurance. So let's get rid of mom. And we just want to insure the kid. So look at the rate for the kid by itself, $310 with an $8,900 a pocket. I've got some options. Okay, what I would do in this scenario is I'd probably offer a short term, assuming the kid is healthy. Okay, young, healthy 22-year-old. So what I would do here is I like you using United Healthcare, but there's the Allstate Nat Gen product. There is Pivot. There's a ton of short-term providers. I use United Healthcare. They use the Choice Network. It's a huge network. So I never have any issues with it. But what you can do here is I ran a quote. Let's go back to the quote screen. Okay, I'm going to show you how I do a quote here. So I would hop in, put the zip code. Okay, I would choose gender. I would put the date of birth. And then I'm going to go select the plans. I like using these elite plans. They're very, very easy to explain. So I would just do that. Go down here to view plans. Now I'm getting a quote of 106. You're like, that's great. Hey, but it defaults to a $15,000 deductible. Remember that we're dealing with a total out of pocket of $8,900. So what I would go do is I would go down here, change the deductible. Let's do $7,500. Okay. My rate is 140. Remember, I'm competing against 310. 140 ain't bad. The reason I like doing these elite plans is because in this plan, it's 100% coinsurance. Okay, it's 100% plan, which means after they've met the 7,500, this plan will pay 100% of the bill up to $2 million. Okay, $2 million is the maximum. Okay, it does have some extra benefits. Okay, I'll go up here to the top. It will have a $50 urgent care. So they can go to an urgent care facility that's in network and pay $50. And then it has a small $25 copay for some prescriptions. So not bad. But look, I'm at 140 versus 310. Now, what I would also do here, go to the very bottom, I'd supplement it with two things. Okay. Number one is I could add a supplemental plan here. Remember, their out of pocket is $7,500. Well, I can indemnify her for $7,500 if she's involved in an accident. And then I would also add virtual visits. Okay. This is going to be like your doctor over the phone. Okay. 24 hours, 7 days a week. and they could call and get call a doc. Okay, now my premium is at 173. This is looking very, very attractive compared to the 310, assuming they qualify. So I really like these short-term options for kids that can qualify. Now, do know that I'm running this for 6 months. Okay, if I were to increase this time period, I would also increase the premium. But this is the rate, 173 a month for the next 6 months is what they would pay here. And then at the end of the 6 months, they'd have to reapply and restart again. So I kind of like it. Not a bad deal, guys. That's what I would do. Hopefully you got a better understanding of what to do with older kids. Okay. This also works with younger kids. So it doesn't have to be an older kid, but hopefully if you run into this scenario, you'll know what to do. Thank you so much, guys. A couple of things here. Okay. I've got a CRM that I use for all of my health business. It's called Agent CRM. If you click down below, there's a link. Great tool. I give you some of my tools when you use my link. Okay. I also have an ACA course. If you want to get into ACA and you got contracts, you haven't been trained well, and you want to learn how to do them, I can help you with that. Okay. So I've got a very good ACA course down below. And then the lifeblood of the ACA business is going to be getting leads, or of any business. So I have a lady that helped me with my Facebook marketing. I had her create a course. I got the link down below. If you want to get a course, guys, and we're about a quarter of what the other guys are charging. And I bought the other ones before I met her. And I will tell you, she was very thorough on helping you with your Facebook marketing. So we've got a course down below. And so if you're interested in that, click the description and you get all the information. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.